Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the Kid Talk Show. I am Mr. Flint. I was a kindergarten teacher for 32 years. This is my co-host Vinny when he wants to be, and my other co-host, my good friend Alfie. Now, can you say hello? Hello. Can you say hello? No, we're not. No, we're not biting. Remember, we're friends. Okay. They don't get along too well. He doesn't get along too well. I'm nice to him. Yes, I know. They're a little jealous of each other and who wants to be on the show the most. I think Vinny's just here for treats, but we're gonna try to use Vinny to do some videos with us and teach us some things. So we're gonna try to have Vinny videos every day. Now, I'm doing the show this morning for anybody who it's not your turn right now. Just a minute. See, he doesn't listen. This is why I should be the co-host. You are the co-host. Okay. So on this show, as you can see, anything can happen. Um, we never know what Vinny's going to do or what Alfie's going to say. Mr. Flint's going to be trying to be funny. You're not very funny. We'll see. I know, but it's not your turn right. No, you can't eat him. No. We have to be friends. They are not getting along very well. So, here is what our show is about. When Mr. Flint was a kindergarten teacher, we had a make believe show called Talk Show, and we had the boys and girls pretend they were. Why don't you go see mommy right now? We don't need you right now, okay? I think your mommy's calling you. All right. So, we had a show called Talk Show, and we pretended that we were famous people, and Mr. Flint was the host. And I got this idea from I know, just a minute. Um, from some of my favorite talk show people. When I was a little boy, I watched a show called You're Boring Them. Just a minute. Vinny, go see Mama. Called Captain Kangaroo before I went to kindergarten, and another show called Mr. Rogers. So this is the guy I used to watch, and he had a puppet, and I have a puppet. I better stop. And then I used to watch this guy, Captain. Whoa, where's my camera? Captain Kangaroo. And then when I got older, I used to love to watch this guy. He's a funny guy named David Letterman. And they had a talk show. So we're going to try a talk show, and we're going to try to learn something new every day, real quick and short. And today we're going to talk about, oh, good boy, if who's nervous about going to school tomorrow, whether it's preschool or kindergarten or pre kindergarten or even first grade, I'm here to tell you that you don't need to be nervous. I'm really nervous about doing this show because I've never did it before. And I'm still learning how to use computers. So our goal on this show, and I know I'm getting to you, we have to learn to take turns. I do. And we'll get to that. Okay. Sorry, Vinny. So, where was I? So we're gonna have some pretend guests on here. We're gonna have some real guests on here, and we're gonna pretend to do like a talk show. And we even, Mr. Flint can tell a few jokes. You're not very funny. I can tell a joke about the first day of school. What about it? Well, one day, just a minute. The first day, Mr. Flint asked a little boy or girl what bus they were on, because that can be really nervous knowing what bus you're on. But the good news is all the buses are going to have a number, and all the buses are going to have a picture on them. So you know if you're on the chicken bus or the dragon bus, you're not a dragon, you're a dinosaur, or dinosaur bus, or whatever bus, but your teacher's going to know. Okay? And you don't have to be nervous. Mr. Flint is nervous about doing the show because like I said, I don't know about computers and what Vinny's going to do, if he's going to cooperate or not. So that's why I'm talking so fast but I'm going to learn something new every day about the computer and make my show better every day. And I'm going to try to teach you something new every day, like how to make a doggy stop whining. There you go. There. You can't, you can be nice, but no. Okay, you can't bite Alfie. Yes, you can't bite me. I'm the star. Okay, so, all right. Usually Vinny would run away by now, so I'm glad he's sticking around, but I think he's sticking around because he wants to bite me again. He already bit my leg when you were here. No, he says he didn't do it. Yes, you did. Okay, you two have to stop fighting. Daddy's doing a show right now. I know. Oh, I know. Okay. All right. So, like I said, you never know what's going to happen. So, we're going to do this every day that you have school, and you can watch it in the morning, and I can teach you a good morning song. It's easy. All you have to do, yes, I know, is say, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. That's it. And then you say it again 2 times. Good morning, good morning. Oh, how do you do? And then you shake hands. Very good. So let's try that. It's easy. All you got to do is say, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Stop it. Oh, how do you do? Now you shake hands. Shake hands. No, you're not supposed to bite them. You're supposed to shake hands with them. All right. Those two will work on it. Okay? Right now, I think I know who we need to get off the show. Vinny, you're not behaving. He's a little spoiled. His mommy gives him everything he wants. You'll see outside how many balls and eggs he has. More than every dog in the whole neighborhood. Okay, so your buses. See, Miss Flint's so nervous. Your teacher will know your bus. So one day when I said to the little boy and girl, I said, what bus are you on? And you know what they said? What did they say? They said, no biting. They said, the yellow one. No? Get it? Because all the buses are yellow. No? All right. I'll work on a new joke for tomorrow. But just to make sure you know, guess what? Your teachers are really nervous too because they're meeting you for the first time. So, and there's a whole bunch of you. But guess what? They'll learn your name pretty quick. Okay, thank goodness. I'm so glad he's gone. That's not nice. I know, but he was disrupting the show. I know, but we had to show him a few things. All right, so now that Vidi's gone, we can get back to this. All right, so we will be doing something new every day. And today I just want to tell you about not being nervous. When Mr. Flint went to kindergarten, I was pretty nervous. I learned some things then that I can teach you. And the first thing I learned, even if somebody tells you to, don't eat the paste. Okay? Bad idea. And I don't think you have that anymore. I think you have glue sticks now. But the other thing is, you're going to learn to read and write all your letters and things like that. Are they going to get to take me home? No, that was the old thing. So tell us about you. Why is your name Elfie? Oh, well, I'm a dinosaur. I'm what kind of dinosaur? I'm an Alphabetosaurus. Oh, so that's why we call you Alfie. He's Alphabetosaurus. And some of your mommies and daddies who might have been in Mr. Flint's classroom, we had an Alfie too. And he used to go to the boys and girls' houses every weekend. And maybe someday we can do that. So, as you see, this doesn't look like Mr. Flint's classroom, does it? This is the first time I'm trying this, and I'm trying to learn how to teach on the computer. And like I said, I'm nervous because I've never done it before and I don't know about computers, but I promise you I'm going to keep learning just like you're going to keep learning every day in kindergarten. Okay? So, I'm going to show you some other tricks. It's okay if you have an accent. Did you tell him about? Just a second. Tell him about. Just a second. When Mr. Flint was in kindergarten, I had an accent. But I thought my teacher was going to get mad, so I never told her. Yuck. I know. So And when I got home, my mom knew, and I told her I didn't tell my teacher because I was nervous that she would get upset. And she said it's okay. So if you have an accident, you can tell your teacher. All right, now I want to show you one more thing, all right? Because I know you're a little nervous what you're going to learn, especially the first day, and I have a feeling all you're going to do is learn about your room and see some things in your room. Your teacher's probably going to read you some books, so I have some that I might read. Can you grab those, Alfie? This one. All right. This is just, all right, maybe your teacher, this is Ollie School Day, a yes and no book. So it's about things to do and not to do at school, like don't eat the paste, right? But do tell your teacher if you've an accident. All right. Now we can get the next one. This is one that I used to read when I met my kindergartners for the first time. It's called Froggy Goes to School. So some of you might read that one tomorrow. Okay? Or I have one more. This is a new one that I want to try. And it says, we don't eat our classmates. You got that, Alfie? I wouldn't eat my classmates. But Vinny would. He might, yes. So you're going to read a story. You're going to learn your friends' names. And here's the best part. You're going to play. Okay? All right. And I bet the first thing you learn to write is your name. And I bet, how many of you know how to write your name already? Just raise your hand. Okay? We'll tell them about blurs. Oh, yes, blurs, what he just did. You can't blurt. Tell them what it is. If I ask a question, if your teacher asks a question like, what's 2 plus 2? And you say 4. He blurted out the answer. You can't do that. Why? Well, because your teacher wants to get everybody a chance. So she's going to ask a question. What's 2 plus 2? 4. And see what he did? He blurted it in. You can't blurt out the answer. You have to raise your hand. So raise your hand. And then, because your friends might be raising their hand too, this is the hard part. You got to wait till your teacher calls your name. And she'll probably have a stick or a straw or a duck with your name on it. So everybody gets a turn. So you're always going to get a turn. Okay. So you don't have to blurt like he just did. So we go, what's 2 plus 2? Nope. Don't say anything. And the teacher waits. Uh-oh, he's back. Hi, how you doing? Are you behaving? Come say hi. Yes, he's back. Oh, yay, you're being friends. That's nice. We're going to show him one more thing, and then we're going to be good for today, okay? All right. So, you make Daddy lose his thought. I know. Just a minute. He wants to go play, so he's being very impatient. So, yes, so you raise your hand, wait till they say your name, Alfie, and then you tell them the answer. I know you're shaking, but you're blurting. We're working on that right now. There's no blurting, okay? You can't have him. You have to be. He's never going to work. You just need to kick him off the show. We'll work on it. All right. So, don't worry. Don't you dare be naughty. Okay. About writing, because your teacher's going to show you how to write too. And I'm going to show you one trick today, okay? And I might do it wrong because, like I said, this is my first time. But I'm going to show you a trick. Alvin, I'm going to set you down, okay? You just don't let Vinny get me. He won't get you, I promise. He's sitting right here, being a good boy. There he is. So, yes, so you're probably back to wondering about why this isn't a classroom. It's my stepson Luke's old bedroom. And so he went and lives with his dad now. He's all grown up. And so each day, I'm going to make this bedroom look a little bit more like a classroom and a talk show. All right. So I have my board and I'm going to show you something. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to take your arm and I want you to reach around your head and grab your ear. Okay, just like Mr. Flint did. I know that's no, you don't have to do it. Okay, and Alfie can't do it. And what's that have to do with writing, you're probably wondering. Well, let me show you this magic C. I used to make this board on my board, and so the boys and girls knew where to start. And Mr. Flint can't draw very good, and you heard me, whoa, I can't sing very good, but I like to do it, and that's okay. So, I would tell my boys and girls to start right on that boy's ear, right? Because your teacher might give you paper with a line on it like this. She might give you paper with 3 lines on it, like that. Okay, but what happens if I just learn letter C? Magic C. Oh gosh, I erased that. Do I remember to start? Right where that boy's ear was, right? And I'm going to pull back around, just like my arm was, and make magic C. Why is it magic? Because once you learn that, then you can make O, and you can make A, and you can make G, and you can make all the letters that are round. All right. So you might learn that tomorrow, right? And you are going to be able to write those letters. And then we have some letters that we call that have sticks and tunnels and things like that. And you're going to play with lots of them. Mr. Flint has magnet letters, and we'll do a little game every day. Okay? You can, if you want, you can watch the show in the morning to warm up before you go to school, right? You can sing that good morning song, or you can watch it when you come home from school. All right? And we are going to have, like I said, real guests, but we might be pretending who they are. All right. Tomorrow, I want to show you how to make all your numbers. Because if you can make 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, then you can make all the numbers in the whole world, infinity numbers, because you'll know how to make them all by then. Okay. So we will see if Vinny's cooperating tomorrow. We'll see Alfie again. Play boys and girls. Okay. To help us learn the alphabet. All right. And Mr. Flint tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to make sure I know how to write backwards and everything to show you the numbers. All right. And we'll play around with our little machine here, because I learned this from that one guy at the end, David Letterman. I can pretend to throw Vinny's treat out the window and listen. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. Oh, there it goes. Here, I'll try that again. I'll throw the eraser out the window. Ready? Just kidding. All right, boys and girls. I hope you had fun. That's our goal, is to have fun real quick to warm up before we go to school. Every day we'll do something new. Okay? See, I told you I was nervous. Don't be nervous. You'll have fun tomorrow. Kindergarten teachers love children. All right? Bye, boys and girls. See you tomorrow.